Hi and welcome back to Three Calibers. Today we got a very special episode. We are out here in Östergötaland on this gorgeous piece of land that you see behind me. And it's going to be a two-part journey. One is the day part, where we're going to just hunt roedeer, some rabbits, badgers, and then we're going to switch to thermals and start hunting wild boar in the evening and nights. It's currently Thursday evening and we're going to be here until Sunday morning. And I've been here before quite a few times, and usually with troubles of wild boar, but in recent times they had more of a roedeer problem, so we're going to focus on them as well. But they have shot what they consider the right amount of bucks already, and it's like 16 days before and the does are legal, so we're just gonna focus on the fawns at the moment. And we just arrived, so we're just gonna pack everything up, maybe take something to drink, chill for a bit, and then we're gonna go out stalking for some roedeer and also some hare or rabbits, and also see if we can see where the pigs have been during the nights, so know where to focus. But yeah, see you later.
Guys, so we're ready to go out for our first evening hunt. And right now we have the wind coming from this direction, going that-wards, which is just perfect because we're going to try and focus on the fields a bit east of here, so directly towards the wind. And the plan is we're going to sit until it gets dark, and then we're going to switch to our thermals and start getting ready for some wild boar hunting. So yeah, let's go. I can actually see some wild boar damage on that field. That's good for later tonight when we're going to go after them. Always good to have like a sense on where they're being handing out. Now this field right behind me is pretty empty. We have some crows on the other side. It might be hard to see, but it flattens out and goes downwards again. So that's usually a spot where they usually stand, like right up against the woods. And it's very hard to sneak up on them because they usually have view over this field, so it's gonna have to be a bit sneaky. I found that usually when you go and hug this like little wall of wood, trees, they usually hide your shadows pretty well, so you camouflage yourself, and hopefully if they're up there we're gonna get a chance at them. Yeah. Right now I'm following a track of very small roedeer tracks, which look very fresh. I'm just trying to step on every small piece of grass that I can to make sure there's some as less as possible. On the field over there was all but empty. So we're gonna see if we have a bit more luck here. If we don't see the orange thing. It's like a ceramic that I put here. You guys see the hunting stand back there in the middle? That's where we're headed. So from there we're gonna see this field, the field beyond it, and hopefully maybe we can see if we see some movement here. We can get out and stalk. So we see either we're gonna sit there until it gets pitch black and then move out, or if we're gonna get impatient, we might start up there, and when it starts to get dusk, we have a few, like half an hour left of sunlight. We're gonna go out and try and stalk a bit and see if they jumped out somewhere else. About 150 meters left to go. that is when you're walking or stalking, you want to have something light. That's why I only had this shirt on. But then when you sit down, if you're kind of a bit hot, a bit sweaty, it's very important, even though it might go against it with you being hot at the moment. You still want to have something warm. So I put on this jacket just to maintain my warmth. Because losing warmth is very fast. But gaining that warmth again is very hard. It takes a lot of work and energy to get up to that same warmth. Just a tip, get something warm on as soon as you sit down to maintain it. Okay, so we have about maybe 20 minutes of light left, and we thought we heard something like way over there on the other field. So we decided just to lost light, let's go check it out. Don't really have anything to lose. It has been quiet here all night. Yeah. Hopefully there's something out on the other field. Okay, so we have just spotted a hare, a rabbit. I'm just gonna try and sneak as close as I can and see if I can get a shot of him. Actually. Okay, so we came out to this field and we saw this rabbit. It close, snuck up to about 40-30 meters about. Took my first shot, it felt good, but I couldn't see a reaction on it. So I took another shot and it went in a few meters, but here it is. A decent sized hare. So yeah, hopefully we can get a few more. Okay, so it's currently the second evening, and if you're wondering how the night's hunt went, you're gonna have to go and check out that video. But what I can tell you is we saw a roedeer and a fawn that direction about 600 meters. So that's the field we're gonna be signaling on tonight. And on our way out, we have seen these wild boar tracks. Not super fresh, but not super old. So hopefully maybe we can track down that group of pigs. It seems to be a pretty good sized one, and maybe one or two smaller ones. Yeah, first focus, roedeer. And then after it gets nighttime, we'll go after and see if we can locate these wild pigs. Yeah, wish us luck. basically is gonna hunt this because on the other side is where we saw the doe and her fawn last night. We also had like 2 or 3 roedeers running around screaming at each other in the woods. So we're gonna split up and hopefully one of us can get one. Okay guys, so I just made it up in the tower, and as of right now I can almost shoot 360 degrees. All I have to think about is to have a good backstop and not take any stupid risks. If you're gonna just see how it looks right now around here. So to the far end, like over there, I'm gonna estimate about 120 meters. Others like 220. It's quite overgrown, but it actually works quite well as a natural concealment. Behind me is a field. There's a lot of stone, like a lot of stone. So I'm gonna have to be careful when placing my shot so I can make sure I don't have a stone behind the animals. See if I can reach this one. Quite far out. So, much better. Much more clear view. Let's see if anything pops out. Okay, it was a good thing that I double checked my measurements. It's over that location over there. It's all the way 240 meters. And basically the whole way around is 240, 250. That's a good thing. I just got new ammo to my gun, so I'm not gonna be pushing 200 with that until I had proper chance to test it on further distances. I'm probably gonna be around the 100-meter range at most. So it's a good thing I checked. And if we talk about the field there that I shot yesterday, shot it with the small caliber rifle, which I put my Presidio 2-12 times 50 scope on. And it was just perfect for it. It's designed for that exact type of use, like low light conditions. Maybe not on a rabbit gun, but for that kind of type of conditions, with that clear glass and just like all that light that comes through the lens, it just made it real easy for me to focus and see the animal, even there when it was almost, I think we had about 15 minutes left of legal shoot at night. Usually we're not able to shoot anything when it's that dark, but that one made it clear. And the plan for the morning is we're gonna get up early. We're gonna go out to a opening in the woods, sit there for a few hours, and then maybe sneak around the woods and see if we can spot anything. Okay, it's getting dark now. I don't really feel the need to shoot anything. I'm just enjoying the moment. And this is the thing I think most hunters take for granted, just enjoying being out in the wilderness. Just enjoying nature. Okay, it's very hard to see right now. Okay, it's very hard to see right now, but in this location there is a roedeer and her fawn. Oh, I can only see the doe, I can't see the deer. days, tomorrow and Sunday as well. But yeah, and it also looked like it was a doe with two fawns. So we know they are traveling in this area, so maybe in the morning. Okay guys, this is the last evening hunt for this trip. So we have this evening and then we have tomorrow morning to maybe find a roedeer. And as you saw, we were a bit unlucky yesterday when a doe and 2 fawns came at like 40 meters distance. Couldn't actually see the fawn at that distance, but it was too dark to take a shot either ways. So today we're gonna mix it up a bit. We are currently a bit more in the woods than we were yesterday, and we're actually gonna like stalk through this area and find a little hidden field that is like 200-300 meters that way, and we're gonna start there. We're gonna sit there for maybe an hour depending on how it feels, and then we're gonna go back and start looking through all the fields that we sat on yesterday, and gonna stalk our way through. And as you can see on my pants, I have a bit of a blood splat. Could be a hint that maybe we got lucky last night with some wild pigs, or maybe I was just clumsy and dropped my knife, but you're gonna have to wait and see in the other video. So yeah, we're just gonna get ready and then we're gonna start stalking. Okay, so we got everything we need. Now we just need to load the rifle, make sure it's on safety, and then let's go. Okay guys, so we were about halfway there, and there's one thing, there's a lot of blueberries. There is way more mosquitoes flying all around me at this moment. We just came across this little like pond full of water plants and stuff. So I'm not really surprised to see a lot of moose droppings over here. Not what we're looking for right now. And we have like 150 meters left to go, so yeah, we should probably get going. Okay, so we just stumbled across these roedeer droppings. That's a good sign.
Okay, so this was pretty exciting. We came to this clearing, we saw at least 3 roedeer. It looked like a doe and 2 fawns. And we were, if you can show the ridge that we stood on, about 200 meters or so away. And as you can see in the footage, it comes up to this place. Not really a good backdrop for the bullets to land in. And also 200 meters, and if you remember saying, new ammunition. Probably shouldn't take that shot, so we waited for a perfect opportunity, and then they scurried away. The wind is not in our favor, it blows directly here, so they probably smelt us and ran away. This might be a place to sit tomorrow morning, or maybe even to come back and check later, see if they come back. And we decided to come down here to see if we could follow them, because they didn't really have a hurry to get out of this place. So we're gonna see if it was possible to follow them, but yeah, no way in hell we're going in through that without spooking them further. So yeah, I guess this is the place it stops for those, and we're just gonna keep on heading back to that open field.
Okay, so we just made it to the clearing, to the field. It seems very empty. You can see where the wild boars have been eroding. So we're just gonna take a quick look at the wood opening here, like wood clearing, and then we're gonna head back and see if we can see them on the other fields. Something at least. Okay, this is probably the last field that we're gonna have time for before it gets dark. Was that a crow or was that a roedeer? Crow. Yeah. And this field, the last night we saw 5 roedeer during the night. So hopefully this is like a common feeding station for them, a feeding area. So hopefully they come back this evening as well. Okay, so this has been the most frustrating evening so far. We managed to sneak in on a roedeer and her fawn at about 80 meters, but we didn't have a backstop. And when we tried to get closer and find a better shooting area, they saw us and spooked. And we're just gonna check this field like the last thing we did. We have about 15 minutes of legal shooting light left, so it's very dark. But we have a doe and a fawn in the middle of the field. Both broadside, about 100 meters. And as I was trying to get a good shot on the fawn, questioning if I should try and get closer, they saw us and spooked. They had their eyes on us like the first time we got here. So they knew something was here, but they didn't know what was here. So they stuck around for like 2 minutes before they took off. So yeah, it's very frustrating. But you can't regret a shot you haven't taken. And hopefully we can bag at least one roedeer before we leave. And we're leaving tomorrow lunch, so we have tomorrow morning to hopefully get the opportunity. But now we need to shake it off, change our focus to wild pigs. Okay guys, so we went out this morning and nothing interesting happened, so we're gonna spare you the time and see that part of the video. But
we are all packed up. We're just gonna load everything in the car and start heading back. We managed to see a lot of roe deer. They were very skittish. They usually aren't this skittish. Yeah, that's how hunting goes sometimes. Thank you so much for watching this 3 calibers YouTube video, and hope you subscribe.